Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Michigan here with a AMX 50B game. And this is part of the series of games I've been releasing recently, all of which came from the same night. So figured this would be a great starting point to re-kick off this channel. Now we're here on the airfield map on the East Spawn, in a Tier 9 game. It's about, seems to be about half and half almost. And there are two artillery on each team, and we'll be seeing more of them, or not seeing more of them later. Now, I've decided to head over to the Echo line, and I'm actually going to play up into the perch over here if you're looking at my mouse on the mini-map. I love it for getting some initial clips off, especially in autoloaders, and it seems like I am joined by this Batchat platoon, who are going to be very helpful in at least the first part of this battle. Now, it's tricky to play up here with this many vehicles. You really got to be aware of what your teammates are doing, and that way you don't all get in each other's way. Because if you have nasty teammates, they're going to push you around and be all over the place. So, looking for that KPZ to start. Obviously, he's going to be way behind the rock, and instead I see this Sharp Future 4, who seems to be super aggressive. I'm going to look for him. Luckily, I get a tracking shot for our Batchats. I'm going to get a single shot in there, and one of the Batchats is going to finish him off. So, awesome start. We didn't take any damage or any deaths in return, and I'm going to make my first critical mistake of this game, which is I decide to press the reload key. I was not expecting those two IS-7s. Now, they may have been on the minimap before I pressed that key, but I didn't notice them, and that means that I'm missing out on 800 damage here against two platooned up heavies who have basically pushed this side uncontested. Now, I'm going to reload here, but it's not going to be in time as the IS-7 goes behind the rock. So, poor play by me to start. It was great getting that tracking shot and damage on the Char to help our Batchats finish him, but, you know, not getting that 800 damage is going to make things more difficult for our team. Now, there is a 1-2-1B over here. I'm hoping he's going to poke, but instead I find a Contra Carl, and I'm not sure where that shot went. I was aiming for his drive wheel, looking to put one into his lower plate there. All green, but unfortunately my gun isn't going to cooperate here. The Contra Car is poking again, and I really shouldn't be poking this, but luckily he dunks another one into the rock, and with him poking out a third time, again looking for his lower plate, not going to get it, and I'm just going to press the reload button. Artie's taking a punt at me, no damage luckily, and our Batchats have gone to engage those two IS-7s. They are unable to finish off any of them yet. They are getting supported by a couple of TDs over there. The Yag Tiger, the JP, the T95, and even the TNH VZ51 are heading back. But we've lost one of the Batchats, and the other Batchat is almost dead against those two Tier 10 Russian heavy tanks, which are extremely dominant. Yag Tiger, unfortunately, is crossing too high on the cap, and it means that the Patton tank is going to take a punt at him. T95 finishes off one of the IS-7. Artie takes a big chunk out of the JP. And now I'm going to start looking for this 1-2-1, who seems to be very rapidly reversing to get out of the way of all of those super heavy TDs. I know this 1-2-1 needs to leave at some point. He's not going to stay there and fight. And because of that, I'm going to get one shot off of him. Two. And I just need these two shells to go in, and I'll have my first kill of the game. There we go. Put a little bit of lead, and we are good to go. That puts us at almost 1900 damage, just shy of 400 assist, and our first kill of the game there. Our team is now up, well, they were up 1500, now they're only up 500, and here is our next challenge, which is the enemy tanks are pushing this corner pretty hard, and without a tank destroyer in the perch there at Delta 9, it's going to make things exceptionally difficult. That stun meant that my reload was exceptionally longer than normal, and that means I'm not quite reloaded for that 1-2-1B. I am, however, going to see if this 705A is going to push, the 705, and he is. I'm willing to take a shot from him if I have to. He puts 499 into him. I take one from the 1-2-1B. I think that the 705 is going to look for me. He isn't. And I'm going to make another mistake here, which is I'm going to take a hit from the 1-2-1B and losing my ammo rack just to deal out 473 to him. Now, it was a nice high roll, but that means that I now have like a 48-second reload, and in those 48 seconds, I'm unable to help my 1-2-1, or my T10, sorry. And again, the WT or the Leopard aren't in that perch over there, which means the only way this T10 is getting assistance right now is through the artillery, which has taken note, and the 212A is smacking this 1-2-1B in the back, and he just hit him for, what, I think, like, 300, 400 damage. So it means that it is now a one-shot for this T10. So looking around, even on HP, basically even on, well, we are even on kills, and we're up by 700, but you know, that doesn't mean all that much. However, with the death of the patent tank and the 1-2-B, we were up 2, and now we're back down to being only up 1. Quite a dynamic game here. Probably shouldn't have taken that shot. Not really needed against the JP. I mean, you know, there wasn't anything else to shoot at, but the odds of that hitting were pretty slim. Didn't mean to bump the T10. I thought he was going to go for it. E75 is coming low. I'm going to take a hit from the GW Tiger. A little assistance off the 2-1-2. Taking a shot at the JP. And now I need to get out of here because this is the Contra car that was dealing with me before. And there's no way I'm going to be able to handle that guy from the front with with my ammo rack still being broken. And again, no TDs in the perch. So I'm just going to get out of here. Now, I'm not going to leave all the way because I don't want this T10 to die. And Contracaro misinterprets my play, and he's going to pay for that. Me getting one nice shot into his side. T10 puts one into him. And hopefully, the Artie will be able to finish him off. Artie's looking for me, unable to move. 2-1-2A finishes off the Contracaro. I take 346 from the GW, which now puts me at a one-shot. I am, however, up to 4,000 damage, so I've hit my goal for this game combined, and I consider anything else here to be extra. Fix the ammo rack with the repair kit coming back online, and now I'm just going to wait for this JP to leave because I know that I really don't want to deal with him. Now, it looks like he is doing a 3-point turn, and he's going to leave, and I'm not going to waste any time going after this guy. That is a very juicy Tier 10 German tank destroyer for me to kill. And luckily, with any luck, he's looking at the T95 and not at me, and I'm willing to take that risk. I've got 1600 alpha. I'd love to be able to get it, and he isn't. So I'm going to look for his drive wheel. He's going to fix it. Looking for it again. Not going to quite get it there, but he's not going to be able to turn fast enough, and I'm going to put one into his upper structure there. Yag Tiger seems to be in a death stare with the enemy 4005. So I'm going to press the reload key and try and get over there. Now, the 50B's reload is pretty quick. It's 27 seconds for 1600, and you're going to trade, you know, some of that reload for the speed, but it is going to be quick enough that I'm going to be able to get to this 4K5, trying to stay unlit there. The last second, it looks like I'm unable to do that. 4005 is going to start swinging his gun around. Going to look for the corner of the 4K5. I don't know where he is on the reload, but I'm willing to just risk it at this point, because I know we're going to win. One shot into him. 2, Yag Tiger coming around the corner. 3, and there goes the 4005. Now it's just the 2 artillery left, and I'm going to speed it up as we go around this corner. And these type of players, as you're going to see in a second, the M53 drowns. Where's the GW Tiger? Maybe I'll be able to get at least a fighter medal here. Where's the GW Tiger? I don't see him back here. He's got to be in that bush. Maybe. Where is the GW Tiger? Nope, he's drowned as well. And I really despise people like that. Added them to my blacklist so I know in case they ever apply to our clan. Those are not people that we want to be joining a team-structured environment. They could have stayed, tried to get one more shot of damage in for themselves, but instead they decide that they're just going to not let anybody else get the kills, and that is an unsportsmanlike conduct in my book. However, you know, forgetting that, was a great game. 6,300 damage, 655 assists. Not much to talk about on that lower stat, but let's take a look at the post-game anyway. Alright, so we finished this game with a second-class mastery badge, the Bruiser Medal, the Fire for Effect, obviously for 6,326 damage, and a High Caliber for dealing 20% of the total HP caused to enemy vehicles. We finish top of our team on XP with 1,154 base experience. Again, our 3 kills and 6,326 damage. We fired 23 shots this game, 20 of which hit, 16 penned. Again, we made a couple of mistakes there. We unfortunately pressed the reload key when we could have had an extra 800 damage on the IS-7s. And we did take an extra shot, meaning that we lost our ammo rack to the 1-2-1B, trying to squeeze in the last shell in our magazine. Other than that, it was a fantastic game. We fired a lot of gold there, 110,000 credits worth, but we only lost 18,000 credits, and I have plenty of credits to make up for that. After our ×2s and all of our bonuses, we finished with 12,983 XP, which is fantastic as I'm trying to finish my 3rd perk on the 50B. So thank you so much for watching this game. I love playing this battle, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya!